3 Zenith Online Racing. It is round 13 of Tier 3. I think I already said that, but we're here in the beautiful circuit of the Monza for some quality racing here. We've had the last two tiers, Tier 1 and Tier 2, race here. Now it's time for Tier 3. 11 drivers out there for us. 2 Ferraris, 2 Alphas, you know the drill. I'm here joined by Ace Edge. Say hello. He died.
Hola.
Okay, there he is. We got Ace Edge's double commentary, which is always good to have. As I'm going to discuss of the last 2 races that happened here, Tier 1 and Tier 2. They were eventful. Not event. Yeah, they were quite a handful actually.
Yeah, that's to say the least about it.
Yeah, a lot of incidents. Both averaged 2 safety cars. Both tiers average at least a safety car. Both got 2 at least. And we're going to be looking at the first flying lap, I believe. Pixel. Going down the main straight at tremendous speed, going through the turn 1 chicane. He wants to nail this to go get a great run out of turn 2 into Curve de Grande, which is turn 3 here. And we'll be reaching turn 4 and 5, trickiest chicane. And he's gonna nail that. No issues so far. Into Lesmo 1. I don't know if you want a late apex or you want to hit the apex, but he's gonna go through Lesmo 2 now and onto the second DRS zone of the lap.
Yeah, going through with the late apex or not, that's all kind of just set up preference at a certain point.
Through the Ascari chicane, and he keeps it on the track. Just setting his banker lap as we reach the back straight onto the Parabolica corner. Be the final corner, the 11th corner, and he'll be crossing the line shortly to set the banker lap. It's a 121.4 for Pixel Z, as it's the captain next to cross the line, the Alfa Romeo, with debut driver actually, the TD. New driver, Aston Martin, as the captain's going to cross the line, 122.4. Norton Canuck is next to cross
TD
the
pulls
line.
to the pits. He had a validated lap.
Yeah, Norton Canuck with provisional pole, 121.2. So a good lap for him, as Sparrow Triples is going to beat that by a 10th, 121.1.
So I believe that's Cersei on a lap in front of him. Spot up starting off strong. So I believe that's Gord. That's going to be the next one to set a time with another Dutch on the out lap. So Dutch is going to be starting his lap behind him.
Now Gortsons is going to cross the line, 120.8, our first lap into the 20s, and it's come from the Williams driver. He's got a Dutch behind him, so he don't have to move out the way. A great lap from Gortsons. He participated in Tier 2, but I think he struggled there.
So, pole for Tier 1, or Tier 3, god damn. The pole for Tier 2 last night was 119.6, so let's see how close they get to that tonight. Because, of course, Tier 1 being no assist is kind of not that good of a comparison.
Yeah, Mario World 120.7, provisional pole for the championship leader. I don't know how much point clear he is of second place, but it's a good margin. Dutch making his way through the Ascari chicane, and he's been looking alright. He's looking solid.
Private heading down into the Parabolica.
So is Dutch as well. So Dutch will cross the line first in front of Private. Dutch, what will he set? 121.6, puts in P6, and Private Jet beats that.
Putting him P5.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. TD's on an outlap. Z-Man making his way out of the pits. Thirsty is trying to improve. I don't know if he is actually. Might be on his in lap.
Yeah, Mario's on his in lap as well. Private's more than likely going to be on one.
TD is starting his. This could be his second flying run.
After an invalidation, the first one, he's probably trying to bank on a good time here. Especially with the track finally starting to rubber in a little bit after having a few minutes down. See, this is something I'm still struggling to figure out is when you set your first lap, if you set, obviously you're setting your personal best and it always gives you the purple icon. So when you're watching someone set their first lap, it says that they're setting the fastest sectors, but in all reality it's just their own personal best. So I think that's something that they definitely need to fix going forward for next game.
I thought purple was just like best in general.
No, so purple is supposed to be the best overall, like how it is in real life, or when they set the fastest, fastest sector 1, fastest sector 2. So he might have actually set the fastest sector 1 since it didn't show up for sector 2, but that's just been my own experience with how it goes with your first lap out the box.
TD across the line, the Aston Martin, 121.4, puts himself in P7. As Z-Man's on his lap as well. So everybody set their first laps. Now it's it's time to improve on it. Ace switched the gap to fastest lap.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going on board with Z-Man. Z-Man's on his flyer. Of course, he's our no assist guy currently. No line, no TC, no nothing.
You got a good exit out of there.
Go speed 9, 122 flat. Good lap on him.
Who's that? Private can be on his outlap here. Mario's on an outlap.
Oh,
Wonder what happened to Pixelasi here.
Yeah, he's fun. He's been spin there. Martin Wilson start his lap. Final triples, I don't think, did he improve? I don't think he did.
No, I don't believe so.
The captain's going to be starting his flying run as well. So let's see what happens.
He's pretty good to the first 10.
Lamar Ward is 2 touchdowns currently. He's not had the strongest first sector. But we'll see if he wants. We'll see if he can improve. on sector 2, so he'll be crossing the timing line now. He has improved by 3 attempts. Going
He
through
has the
Ascari.
sector 2.
Yeah. He is on provisional pole, so it would be fastest overall. Heading to the Parabolica corner out of turn 11. Down the straight, across the line, where will he go? A 120.2, 5 tenths faster than his original lap. And Gortsas will need to find 6 tenths to try to match that time, to get close to it.
I believe that's going to be the captain heading to the Parabolica to set his lap.
Private Jet went purple sector 1.
Oh no.
So
Captain pulls into the pit, so we'll go to private.
let's see if he's kept the lap tidy. He's lost time.
Steer a slam shot there.
He's
Invalidated.
Yeah. Tough
Very
run.
unfortunate.
Gortsas is on his lap, going through the turn 1-2 chicane. It looks like a rocky exit out of turn 2. Heading toward Curva Grande. Takes a high line and cuts back in. It's 2 tenths down. Not the exit he wanted out of turn 2. And it's good enough to turn 3 and 4, or 4 and 5. Going through Lesmo 1. And now Lesmo 2. Onto the power to activate the DRS. Rapidly approaching the Ascari chicane. He goes purple sector 2 apparently, and he goes deep into Ascari. And I think he's aboard his lap, yeah.
Yeah, he's got the recharge on now. I believe that's going to be Cersei going for a lap.
Yeah, he is currently the slowest of the bunch. So let's see if he can improve.
Going into turn 3 here.
He is up, but not by much. Gotta find time around the Lesmos. I think he's shifting too much. That's what I'm noticing. He went down to 3rd gear, going through Lesmo 2. He is found
Breaks into Ascari.
A bit deep, but keeps the lap going and alive.
Not a bad exit out of 10 there.
Heading towards turn 11, aka Parabolica. I think he's shifting down too much. He's scrubbing off the speed, but let's see what this lap turns into. It's a 122.2, goes P10, puts the captain down to P11. As Z-Man is up 3 tenths going through the Ascari. So let's see, round out the lap going through Parabolica, turn 11. 3 minutes left on the clock to get these drivers out on a lap. As Z-Man finishes the lap, 6 tenth improvement, goes P7, great lap for him. 121.4.
I think some of these guys might have come out just a little early. The best time to come out right around 2 minutes with how short you can make the outlap.
Oh,
The track's going to be ramping up a lot here, so they could have had a little more improvement than what they've done. But I have no idea if we obviously have no idea how much gas they have on board as well.
Cersei had a big error out of Lesmo 2.
Private goes for his lap here, going into turn 1. It's A little wonky going over the sausage curbs there. Yeah, I think he's backing out of that lap as well.
Oh man, big snap for TD. Holy cow. He saved it though. But is he still up on his time? No, he's down on his
Down
time.
3 tenths.
Going through Ascari now. That's where you usually find time around this track. As the McLaren's going to get out of the way. TD entering the Parabolica corner. And he's going to cross the line. It does improve by a tenth, goes fifth fastest. But it's just if you could hold that lap.
See what Private sets here. He's oh, that's right, he's backed out for this lap.
Yeah. Gortsas is on the flyer, but he is down to 110. So currently, no one's been able to match Mario World's lap. He's comfy in the pit box currently.
Took a safe exit out of the second Lesmo there.
Gortsas, he's
fastest sector too.
up.
And invalidated. Hopefully he's got enough to get one more in.
Got 1.5. He's gonna try again. Triples as well. Will be able to set his final run. 35 seconds left on the sessions. Gortsas is gonna go into the pits. He won't be in contention for provisional pole, but Spiral Triples will have a go. Activating the DRS down the main straight, and will be rapidly approaching turn 1. As he's going into turn 1, locks up the brakes. And out of turn 2, it's a solid exit from the Hash driver going through the curve, the Grande, and heading turn 4. Qualifying has ended. He is purple sector 1. 1/10 improvement is on the books. Going through Lesmo 1 and into Lesmo 2 almost immediately. Out of Lesmo
really
2
solid exit out of there as well.
Yeah, he's putting his Haas on the limit. But this is where you make it or break it. Into
Purple
the
sector
chicane.
2. Can he hold it through here? Got that car on rails right now.
Has he found enough time in this lap to match Mario World out of the Parabolica corner onto the main straight? He'll be crossing the line. What will it be? It's only P2, but he's not far off it. He'll line up on the second row, and that's actually qualifying complete.
Hate to correct you there, but he put himself on the front row and bounced scored down to the second row there.
Oh yeah. Front row. Damn. L.
But as you said, Mario won provisional pole and really good qualifying from tier 3 there, keeping it close at the top and very close to at the midfield too, only spread out by, well, most of them getting a 121.4, but staying within 4/10 from 4th all the way down to 9th.
Yeah, so Mario World taking pole position, not provisional. Spot Triple's great lap at the end there to put his Haas into the front row. In P2, Gortsas P3, Northern Canuck P4. The TD debut driver settles into P5. Private Jet P6, Pixelog P7. Z-Man P8, Dutch P9, Cersei Sucks P10, and the captain, and P11. You already know.
Tomorrow.
Alright. Sorry for the intermission there. I was sleeping as we loaded in. So we gotta see what the strategies will be. What strategies? It's obviously mediums or hards, but I don't know. I feel like the medium always prevails for some reason.
You could
Starting
see
on the
someone try to pull a soft medium as well, or medium to softs. If there's no safety cars.
The problem is that there has been a safety car. Even the last two races have had at least one. So you gotta. It's a high chance there could be, but maybe these tier 3 guys are built different. Excuse me. And we'll be going in 20 seconds. Anyways, I'm gonna give trivia. Hell yeah. It's trivia time, boys. Sage trivia. Someone put like a cool font. Trivia. Oh, actually, I should just use the Discord bot. Hell yeah. As we're gonna get underway for the formation lap.
So, we got Mario and everyone but Spot Up and Pixelozzy starting on the mediums, with Spot Up on the hards and Pixelozzy on the softs. The softs are expected to go 6 to 8 laps. The mediums are expected to go 12 to 15 according to the AWS pit stop strategy.
Thank you, AWS. Yes, I got the trivia bot. Hell yeah. How do I use it?
Mario taking the Ferrari Kimi Räikkönen approach. Just straight line speed is best way to keep heating the tires.
Yeah, there were some interesting tire warm-ups in Tier 1. I'm gonna post my footage later. How do I use the trivia bot?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's /start. Oh, that makes sense.
I wonder why he's creating such a big gap to start off with on the formation lap.
What should be the category? Sports.
More worried about trivia than the race start.
We're lining up. We're lining up. What? Why does it not work? Alright, give me quick fire. Screw it. Quick fire trivia. Oh, what the heck? I don't know this. Oh, tequila. Hell yeah. Oh, what the heck? Mario World just parked sideways.
Guess he's planning on trying to block Spot Up off here.
Yeah. Sorry, Trivia, you gotta go. As we're gonna get ready for lights out. As 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights are activated. And it's lights on, away we go here for the Tier 3 Monza race. As it's a great start for Gordsauce. Holy hell, he's already taken the lead into turn 1. Are you sure that he didn't jump to start? No, everything's legit. Gordsauce takes the lead into turn 1. Out of turn, as Marwood's had a shocker exit there. Out of turn 2. And he's already lost several positions going into Curve
Private up into third.
Yeah, Marwood not with the ideal start here. And there's a lot of carnage going at the back. But everybody has their nose intact and still in the race. As Cersei Sucks making his way up the field.
And we have Northern spinning.
Northern Canuck. Yeah, Northern Canuck out of this race almost out of Lesmo 2, and it's a VSC deployed. Oh man. Norman Canuck
Very
was,
unfortunate.
yeah, he held on. But,
And coming out of the second Lesmo there, just got on a curb just a little too much and just couldn't correct it.
yeah, what a start from Gordsons has already moved up. Oh my goodness. That's trivia. How do you stop trivia?
But Mario and Spot Up being the biggest losers with 3 positions lost apiece, and Cersei, the captain, Private, and 2D all gaining 3, with Cord gaining 2. And Pixozzy gaining 1 at the start.
As it's green flag conditions once again. Mario World has already made a move up on Private Jet into turn 1. I wish I saw it because it looked like a great move. And there's a lot of movement going on at the back as only 10 drivers remain. The captain has had a poor exit at turn 2. Z-Man gets past. And so does Cersei as well. And the captain overtakes Dutch, I think. Or was he already have? No matter. But your top 3 goes Gordsauce, the TD, and Mario World. Mario World is in the championship lead, so he'll need these points up ahead. His teammate Pixlazzy has moved up to 5th on the soft tire, or only soft runner. Oh, and he's absolutely spinned it. He hasn't beached the car, and he's kept it going. I don't see any damage, but he's now at the back of the pack. P10 for Pixlazzy, losing all the ground he's made up. Gordsauce with the fastest lap of the race. As Mario World reeling in the TD. As Dutch is making moves on the captain as he moves up to P8.
Looks like the captain's also trying to fight back. Oh, and he just backs out right before the braking zone.
Oh,
and
an interesting line.
Yep.
And the captain's gonna get past with a much better run out of the chicane. Marwood is closing the gap on the TD, the Aston ahead. He has used minimal battery, so as the Aston though, but he'll get DRS, the Ferrari, to...
And there goes the Red Bull of Cersei as well.
Out of Lesmo 1, and it's going to be another VSC. Yeah, VSC deployed for the second time in this race. And we've already lost 2 drivers. And it's been 3 laps. So that's not ideal. Mario World is right up the rear wing of the TD. And we're about to tee off shortly. I get my joke. I'm so funny. I got jokes. As Mario was already putting pressure on the TD, and we're not even raising. And now we are. And Mario was not going to be able to make the move into turn 1, but right up the rear wing he is.
Something wasn't right because it looked like Mario's DRS was open before it even gave the green on track.
This game's broken sometimes. Anyways, Pixlazzy is already on the back foot because he's on sauce. We have a driver radio coming in from Cersei Sucks. He has said, well shit.
Good luck, boys.
Yeah. Unfortunate for him, as DRS will be active once again for Mario World. He's not going to make a move into Ascari.
The TD has a lot of straight line speed there.
Yeah. Oh, bad exit out of Ascari though.
And that leaves him right under pressure from Mario.
Yeah. As there's a game of DRS chicken, as Marwood's going to get past. But TD is going to get DRS, and oh my goodness.
Ooh, what was that?
It's just lag. It's lag. But the TD with DRS He's going to be draining the battery and trying to close up the gap. He's rapidly approaching, but can he send into turn one? Not really. He's too far back. So that DRS really didn't help him, as now Marwood's ahead. As Dutch and the captain are scrapping down in P7. Here comes, oh no, the captain with an aggressive lunge and lunges himself onto the curves. He's going to give the position back, and he'll let Pixelazi pass as well. Over commitment there from the Alfa Romeo driver. The TD, oh my goodness, Marwood almost lost the car. Pixelazi gets ahead of Dutch into turn 4 and 5.
The captain lining up another move on Dutch as well.
He's lost his front wing, the captain. He's lost a piece of his wing. The left
He's
front.
lost it, yep, left end plate.
Yeah, you might have to box. The captain lining up a move potentially into Ascari. Dutch leaves the room.
Yep. I think Dutch ran wide there.
Yeah, Dutch is going to have to get in that position. The TD is already dropped out of DRS, but he still has it. So he can cross the timing zone before. And that means Marwood's going to try to reel in Gord Sauce, who has taken command of this race. But now he's got a Ferrari to worry about as the captain for another penalty on the straight, I think. Or out of Parabolica. Brings this total up to 6. And here comes TD. Marwood's had a poor chicane run. And TD's right over him. And Marwood's just going very wide out of Lesmo's. Lesmo 2. Here comes TD with DRS assistance. He's going to swoop on by Marwood for P2.
And Mario,
oh my goodness.
what a switchback!
What a move. I thought he was going to hit the back of him. Oh, what a move from Marwood to regain his P2.
Oh, what a debut from the new driver TD to be battling with the constructors, or the driver's leader.
Yeah, he'll have DRS down the straight, so he can have another great opportunity to retake that P2. And he's going to do just that side by side. And will need the late breaker. Marwood lining up an overtake, but it's not going to happen. TD will take P2. Great battle here for the podium. As Dutch and the captain are absolutely scrapping it down in P8. Just blood and steel being given there.
Gord couldn't ask for better right now while Mario and TD are scrapping. He's close to a 5-second lead right now.
He is. Marwood is all benefiting Gord Sauce as he's just got to calmly pull away as he's, oh man, those curves are sketch. Marwood trying to line up another overtake, but not going to happen. But he is going to get DRS down the straight. Going to take a tight line out of Parabolica. And with 30% more battery, Marwood will take DRS. We'll use a little bit of these ERS. And we'll have a look down the inside into turn 1. Marwood brakes a bit later than TD, and he's going to take that P2. He's got 5 seconds between him and Gord Sauce ahead. But I don't think TD will let this up easily as Pixelazi has made his way into the pits. Yeah, those sauce definitely fell off. He's got the medium tire waiting.
Dutch went for a move and had to back out. Like it's a... Captain gets a better exit there. To Mario here.
Yeah, AlphaTauri versus Alfa Romeo currently for P7. Yeah, Gortsons looks very composed out there out front. Oh man, that was just lag. Holy cow. Oh, Marlowe just went wide. As a TD has had a poor Ascari and it's dropped out of the 1 second gap. This is a tricky track to be consistent.
I know. Mario's starting to pull away now. Once you fall out of that tow, it's pretty detrimental to your straight line speed pace.
Yeah. The TD is gaining on the straights, but let's see how he can handle being in the dirty era of Mario World.
He's dropped almost 4/10 coming out of sector turn 3.
I think Mario has to use a bit more of the battery if he wants to try to catch up to Gourd Sauce. But you never know. He is gaining slightly. Yeah, TD is using his battery. Mario World isn't. As he's gonna go wide of the Ascari, but I don't know if he got track pen or warning.
Looks like the captain's starting to struggle with his rear a little bit.
Everybody's pretty much isolated. The only battle going on is for 7, Dutch and the captain. So if you want to see a scrap, it's these two. Ow. Back. Alright. As we're on lap 10 with 27 now. Spot of triples is actually on the hard. I forgot about that.
It's like might be setting up a switch back here, but the captain puts himself in perfect position there.
Pixel Z fastest lap for the race, 123.0. Lord Sauce has just to, he has to remain cool. He is getting catched, but he is on the same strategy as Mario World. That one stop. It's just keep your head and put your head down. He has used a lot of the battery though, as Dutch and the captain are still scrapping it out. They're going through the Ascari.
Actually really surprised that Dutch backed out there. He had pretty level ground to go for a move, but I guess he's gonna go bank on the safer move here and use DRS.
Yeah, Ascari is just an always tricky corner to take, as the captain's gonna head into the pits.
I think he's hoping for the undercut here.
Yeah, I feel like it's a bit early to go on the hards, but maybe his front wing just became unbearable. Yeah, I do see a nose change coming in for the Alfa Romeo pit crew.
He might be banking on a last couple of laps safety car. Switch the softs to the last 5-6 laps.
I'll be hoping for that. As, yeah, everybody's just isolated now. Actually, a battle of strategy now, I guess. As the captain's made his way out of the pits.
Spot up's gained about 3/10 on Private, so we might want to watch out for him making a move for 4th in a couple laps.
Sauce into the pits. The first of the front runners.
That's a shocker.
Yeah.
With the TD following him.
Yeah, TD as well following suit.
It's not always a bad idea to follow the leader.
Yeah. as Gortsas will have the hard tires fitted on. Same with the Aston Martin. So they'll be exiting the pits in 5th and 6th. Unless Dutch could just, I don't know, Dutch is going to head into the pits as well, getting off those medium tires. So undercut potentially for Gortsas. There's a high chance of it. So I think Marworld has to respond with a pit of his own.
But the hards are finally starting to show their pace on the mediums a little bit, with Spot Up still dropping time on private. Not as much as he did last lap, but still dropped 3 tenths since I mentioned last. Make that 4.
Now, he is draining the battery massively, as we're going to be on board with Mario World, see if he responds to Gortsas boxing. He is not. He's going to stay off for a couple more laps on the mediums. Gap between well, if I could see it,
Private comes in, Seaman comes in.
So gap between Mario World and Gortsas is 21 seconds as undercut range.
I think Mario's really looking at Spot Up here. With Spot Up being on the hards, he's probably going to try to go and pit right around the window that Spot Up's going to. If not, he's going to make, actually with the gap he's starting to pull now, he's probably going for his box lap now.
Oh, the captain is retired. This could be a safety car.
Who's coming up on Mario? Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go fuck myself. It's not a safety car. Guess he's crashed out on his own. Is he on the track? No, he's just on the outskirts. Just crashed. Yeah, no safety car for us. Ruins the hype. A potential masterclass. That would have been overcut. Yeah.
Mario's still staying out, but pulling time on the hards of Spot Up.
He is not gaining any to Gortsas, 20 seconds now. Actually, it's stagnated at 20.9. So, heart's not clicking yet for Gortsas potentially. We'll see though. Because I don't know what Mario World's hoping here for. Because he can't go on the medium. He has to go on the hards or softs. And the softs don't really last as much as he hopes.
Yeah, 13 laps would be big ass for those softs.
Yeah, it'll be perfectly fine for the mediums, but and easily done by the hards. But softs, let's see if you could stretch these tires to the point where he's on level Spot Up.
If he can stretch them to, like you're saying, the length of the hards, and make it to 27 to 29, he should be able to make the transition to the softs and be just fine.
He's gap to Gortsas is 19 now, or 20 actually, it's still 20. He's holding a decent pace on these mediums. So he's just got to see if he could somehow manage to get at least to lap 20. That's when that sauce would work. But yeah, got to. Oh, yellow flags! It's Mario World. He's spun and broken his wing. Oh man, the Spot Tropers is gonna get past, and this just ruins Mario World's strategy.
And he's got no front wing now either, so He's definitely gonna have to box this lap.
And no VSP, no nothing for the debris. Oh man. Now it's so to see how many spots he'll lose. It's definitely gonna be 2. I don't know if Private will get him. And I doubt Z-Man, but yeah, that is not what he needed. That's just unfortunate. And spot triples into the pits as well. So they both box. Soft tires being lined up for Ferrari and a new wing.
Secord
triples will go.
takes the lead again.
Spot triples on the medium instead. And Gord saw Marwood on the softs. So different tire choice being made. And Z-Man and Pixel Z could get past Marwood potentially. Z-Man coming down the straight into turn 1. Marwood will just stay ahead, which would have been very crucial. He's got 20 seconds to make up for that front wing change. Squad triples on the better tire right now. So let's see what happens. Gord Sauce leading. With TD behind. Private Jet Chew, Squad Triples, Marwood, Z-Man, Pixel Z, and Dutch. And there's actually a 3-car battle here for 5th, 6th, and 7th. That's if Z-Man could stay with Mario World. And Pixel Z getting very aggressive there out of Scary. But yeah, those softs are way much more better than the hards. Here comes Pixel Z on the medium around the outside. And he's gonna tap the Z-Man. Oh my, that's just
A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, that was too much from Pixel Z.
We can expect a report from that one more than likely, because yeah, he's struggling.
Yeah, I'd give a pen for Pixel Z. That's just way too aggressive. That just ruined Z-Man's race. He was running well. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Very unfortunate for the McLaren driver.
Yeah, he was running well. I'd be annoyed. I'd be very annoyed. Especially that Pixel Z probably has to do another pit stop as well. Because I don't think the mediums will go another 10 laps. Up ahead, Squad Triples slowly gaining on Private Jet Shoe. And the Gortsas is pulling away from the Aston Martin TD. Gap to Marwood to the leader is 17 seconds now. 17.9. As we're entering lap 18 of the race. Marwood with the fastest lap of 122.2.
Guys spotted with a major lockup into turn 1 there.
He's gained, well, that lockup kind of helped him get into the DRS distance. 1.5 gap. So he's actually gained time from that lockup. He's 1/10 faster for his personal best, sector 1. And he's well within DRS now.
His spot keeps closing. I think Private might be in some real trouble here. But yeah, it should be interesting going forward. But the TD looks like he's set to have a podium on debut here.
Yeah, he is. Hit it right off the tee.
I thought something had happened. I looked at the map and I was like, wait, what is it? What's going on? What am I missing?
No, just everything's quiet and isolated. Our world is closing rapidly, though. It's just a matter if those tires will fall off soon. You can already see them not being as fresh as they were a couple laps ago.
And with him not having DRS, it's gonna be he's really gonna have to make his time up through the corners.
Yeah. He could see the Haas and Alpha going. Not really, actually. No, he could see him. Spot Triples has to get past though. He is on tires that are faster than privates. So he's gonna make the most out of them.
He's kind of been stuck behind him for... Hopefully he can get him on these straights here with Private being about out of battery.
Yeah. If you ask trivia for the podium finishers, that'd be kind of funny. Not really. If they get it right, we give them one extra championship point. As a
Spot up lines to move here.
With DRS and ERS, he's gonna sweep on by.
So slam shut going into turn 1 here.
He's gonna get that move done. Simple overtake for the Haas driver, moves on to the podium spots. Mario will getting closer and closer to.
Now within 3 seconds.
Private Jet's still hanging on to spot up. Not really what he wants.
Yeah, he definitely wants, you know, every driver wants that top step, but he definitely wants at least that extra position right now.
Yeah. The Spot Triples has to do his best to try to get that 1 second gap out of Private Jet. Through the Ascari will be his best opportunity. He's already built a 1 second gap.
And Mario gaining about 9 seconds at the end of sector, or 9/10 of a second on Private there.
He's gaining rapidly. So hopefully he could get back into decent spot. He was 5 tenths slower that lap, apparently, but he's at purple sector 3. Triples 3 seconds off from TD and 9 seconds off from Gordsaw, with not many laps left to go in this race. I mean, there was 2 VSCs, but not a safety car.
Yeah, and I think they're all pretty happy about that.
Yeah, they should be. Yeah, blessed. 2 seconds, 2.6 second gap from Spot Triples and TD.
Mario now within DRS.
Yeah, that's crucial for him.
Ooh, he is closing rapidly on Private.
He's got the battery. He's gonna get the DRS. No, he's not. Private Jet will. But it's a way better exit for Mario World out of the Parabolica corner. Not Parabolica, I don't know why I keep saying corner next to the end of it. And he doesn't have the ERS to really close up on Mario World. He just gave up that position freely.
Now it's just if he can hold on, and if Mario gets past Spot Up, if he can fight Spot Up as well.
But can his tires last to the end of the race?
Yeah, it's gonna be an ass to get those tires another 5 laps and be competitive with them, but at the same point, it's just the same guy who's won by double-digit seconds this season.
He really struggled this race with a big mistake and a poor start. So really not his day for the Scuderia
Yeah,
fit.
he
Must be
had
that Ferrari luck.
he had definitely made up with dragging those mediums out, but as you said, that mistake has really cost him this race so far, and now he's really having to take a little more of a drastic approach to try to make that time back up.
Spot triples is closing. 1.6. The gap was 2.5 at least, I think.
Mario and Spot Up have been on pretty even pace so far this race.
Considering Marwood is on older softs, you can see the dig already on the softs digging in. But Marwood is closing. Oh, we got a poor exit out of turn 2. He's just lost a lot of time. TD still has a handful of battery. Well, more than a handful actually, compared to... Oh, error by Mario World, but saves it from the barriers. It shows that his softs are probably struggling by now, his rears.
Feel bad, I haven't given Gord much camera time tonight. He's kind of had a little bit of a boring race at the front, but at the same point, you can't ever complain about it being boring and having a 6.5 second lead in first.
Yeah, he has had a very dominant race since since the lights out. Took the lead into turn 1, and he's sat there since, apart from those couple laps that Mario was leading. But Pixel Z with a time penalty actually. Tires are starting to die out. Just looking at them. But Mario with 1.2 behind Spot Up, and 1.6 is the gap between TD and Spot Up. So they're all closing up on each other. They're both closing on TD. TD really has to start putting the pedal to the metal here.
This Mario's starting to have a little bit of a slippy rear end now.
Oh yeah, he's lost a lot of time. He's losing a lot of time through the Lesmos. And now Private Jet is already closing the gap.
It's kind of now kind of eased up Spot Up's conscience, and now he seems to be pushing a little bit harder for the TD here.
I think his tires are gone. And it's looking like a better option for the mediums, because now 8/10 between Spotted Triples and TD. That means DRS and a great opportunity to close that gap. Marwood's going to try to hang on to those softs. I don't know how worn they are, but it should be an excessive amount. Spot Triples now all over the rear wing of the TD.
Mario can only hope that this battle for second is going to be, there's going to be enough to slow them down so he can catch them.
I doubt it. I think his tires were just too worn to even attempt a battle. Because now Private Jet's hards are looking
now
like
within
softs.
DRS, he's going to be bouncing on that line of DRS.
He is on. Yeah, he got the DRS, and Mario spun out of Lesmo too.
It's very unfortunate for the Ferrari fit. As Spot Up's making the move on the TD here.
And he's done it out of the Ascari. And now he's going to try to pull away, but he's going to have to deal with the DRS and ERS of TD. Oh, Marwood spun again into Ascari. Teammate gets past.
The only unfortunate thing for Spot Up is he used a lot of his ERS to get there, and to now have made the move, and TD is just getting started with his ERS.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, TD
This
has
battle
conserved
is
his
just
ERS.
getting started, exactly.
Lap 26, only one more to go. Marwood has spun again. As soon as I spectate him, he's gonna drop out of, gonna drop to P8 potentially. There's no point going. Oh, he's gonna keep going. Those little soft look promising. As I think Jet's Private has had an error. He has gravel on his tires. And Z-Man all over the rear wing of Marworld, and he's just gonna fly by like he isn't even there. That's the point of Marworld's tires right now. And it's really a battle that he shouldn't be fighting at this point. His tires are...
As the TD's falling out of DRS here.
those mediums are...
And Mario spins again.
Yeah, and
Those softs are just not having it right now.
they're screaming of pain as he's just rage quit. Entering lap 27 now, though. We're on the final lap. Gordsauce is still leading. He's had an absolute excellent race. He's just got to bring it home out of Curve de Grande. There's lag. Gordsauce is left. Oh no.
Oh no.
Z-Man left. What the heck? What is happening?
Did the entire lobby just lag out all at once?
Only a couple.
Gord's out, Spotup's out, TD is left, Pixelozzi's out, Zeman's out, Dutch is out. Everybody but the TD is out and us.
And my game crashed. What the?
Yep, there we go.